Welcome back. Tonight I'm obsessed with what President Trump is obsessed with, and he's only gotten more obsessed.
I think I am a student of the press.
The fake news.
It's fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
It was only important to the fake news.
Fake news.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
The fact that you even asked that question, you're fake news.
The press will try and spin that differently, but I'm right.
The president's invective for the news media is nothing new, but here's something that is. According to Axios, Trump allies are trying to raise millions of dollars to investigate not his political opponents, yes, but the free press, specifically reporters and editors at the New York Times, the Washington Post, and other news outlets, including this one. Axios says, quote, the prospectus for the new project says it's, quote, targeting the people producing the news, unquote. Targeting. Let's not mince words here. The president's supporters are developing a financial framework designed specifically to target journalists. The president makes a lot of political hay by discrediting the press. In fact, Lesley Stahl of 60 Minutes says he told her why.
He said, you know why I do it? I do it to discredit you all and demean you all, so when you write negative stories about me, no one will believe you.
Every once in a while, a moment of honesty from the president, that's serious. But if it's not serious enough for you, consider this. Remember this man? His name's Cesar Sayoc. He was sentenced just last month for mailing homemade pipe bombs to both prominent Democrats and several media figures that he considered to be enemies of President Trump. Sayoc's lawyers say he is, quote, a superfan who drew inspiration from President Trump. And Sayoc's campaign of terror happened before there was an organized effort by the president's allies to target, defame, and character assassinate journalists. Organized efforts to target and character assassinate journalists and discredit their reporting happen in places like Russia and China, places where freedom of the press is not guaranteed, places where journalists are followed, harassed, and smeared, places where journalists turn up dead or in jail. Organized efforts to target journalists should not happen in America. Some people love the president's attacks on the media. Some say that we should all lighten up, that it's all in good fun, or that the press deserves to be targeted. This is not fun, and it is not funny, and the press does not deserve it. Targeting journalists is not American, and you're targeting fellow Americans, by the way. And the American president, who's supposed to uphold the Constitution, should be saying so, not necessarily encouraging this business. We'll be right back. Hello, YouTubers. If you're watching this, it means you've checked out our channel, so thank you. Now do me a favor, subscribe by clicking on that button down there. Click on any of the videos to watch the latest interviews and highlights from MTP Daily and MSNBC. You can get more Beat the Press content every morning in the First Read newsletter. If you're tired of content that you don't know anything about where it came from, you don't have to have that problem with us. NBC News, MSNBC, MTP, and the Meet the Press mindset right here for you on YouTube. Subscribe now.